Look at all these cute fishes. Look at all these fishettes, babe. Look. Hello.
Oh wait, no, they don't like it when you tap the glass. Just look.
What's up, fishes and fishettes? Welcome back to another video. Today's gonna be coming at you guys from Las Mother effing Vegas. Hell freaking yeah. Super excited. We're out and about, gonna go explore the town. We're gonna go get some drinks. And we're not alone today. We are gonna be hanging out with the one and only Miss Beautiful Lady Fish. Hell freaking yeah. We're gonna go on and see if she can hang with us. We got our drinks. We got a free shot to go along with our drinks. We're gonna go on and have a great time. So stick around and don't forget to click like and subscribe and all that fun stuff. So we'll see you in a little bit. We went ahead and played a little bit of slots, a little bit of roulette, and a little bit of blackjack before landing in the poker room of the MGM Grand, where we bought in for 300 bucks at this 1-2 game. For this first hand of the night, we look down at Ace King offsuit and we raise it to 16 bucks. Our only caller is the fichette on my left, who aside from your mom, she is the hottest subscriber so far. My wife, Lady Fish, she goes on and she makes the call and we go heads up to a flop of 8-3-4 with 2 spades. Now, some people might say that I completely missed this board, but fear not, my fishes, ace high is still good here. And if you think I'm gonna show some mercy to this woman and check it to her, then you are wrong. Captain Insano shows no mercy. I bet out 10 bucks, a measly third size pot, only good for a gallon of gas out here in California, but my honey bunches of oats goes on and folds and we go on and take this first pot down. For this next hand of the night, we're on the small blind looking down at Ace-7 offsuit. 5 players have limped in, and since I'm out of position, I'm just gonna have to call the one remaining dollar, and we're gonna go 6 ways to a flop of Ace-6-4 rainbow. We flop top pair, and since I'm first to act, I go on and I check. I know there's an argument to be made to go out and bet, but being out of position with a shitty kicker sucks balls, especially with 5 players left to act. The opponent in late position bets out 10 measly dollars, which doesn't sound like much, but it's a pot-sized bet, making it a pretty chunky one. I'm not folding an ace just yet. I make the call, an opponent in middle position calls, and we're gonna go 3 ways to see a 5 of spades on the turn. I've improved to an open-ender, and I feel that it's necessary to lead out on this card. I assemble a wager of 20 bucks, and our only customer is this guy in late position who says he's from Alaska. We go heads up to a board pairing 5 on the river, and I can't check this now and show weakness. I do have an ace. I'm not too confident about my kicker, but we do have an ace. I'm gonna go on and throw out a blocker bet of 30 bucks and hope not to get raised. My opponent just calls and shows Ace-9 for a better ace than mine, and he's gonna go on and take this pot down. Nice hand, sir. All right, Mark, I'm gonna 3-bet you. No look.
You 3-bet? No, you know who 3-bet?
No look. 35. No look versus my camarada over there.
You didn't look serious.
No look. I shit you. You'll see it on the vlog, man. Now, some people might argue that it's probably a good idea to look at your cards before 3-betting, but not today, Satan. We're here to spice things up in the bedroom and play this hand blind versus a fellow vlogger and content creator, Mark from MDPoker.
Do you want a head start? No head start? No. I'd rather try than quit, man.
That's right, my man. I'm gonna put a link to his channel on the description below. Go follow this guy. He's a good guy. Go, come on. You can do it. Mark calls my $30 blind 3-bet, and with $70 in the middle, we're gonna go heads up to a flop of 3-9-8 with 2 clubs. Mark now checks, and when it's action on me, I miss out on the opportunity to take this pot down as I go on and I check, and we go heads up to see a jack on the turn. Mark is staring at this board the same way I stare at your mom, and he decides to fire up 30 bucks as if somehow this jack has helped him. I make the call blind, and we see a queen of hearts on the river. Mark bets out 60 bucks, and I think it might be time to look at my hand. I turn over one by one, starting with the deuce of hearts and then the six of clubs. I'm gonna go on and lose this pot, and if you want to know what Mark had, go on and tune over to his channel as soon as you're done with this video and find out for yourself. I'll go on and leave a link to his channel on the description below. Make sure you show some love. Show some love to me if you haven't done so already by going on and smashing that like button. Now we're on the big blind looking down at Queen 10 suited. The under the gun limps and our Alaskan friend makes it 15 bucks. The small blind calls, I make the call, and we're going three ways to a flop of ace, king, jack, rainbow. Hell freaking yeah, we flopped the nuts. The small blind checks, I go on and check, and our Alaskan friend goes on and fires off a wager of 16 bucks. The small blind calls the 16 bucks, and I'm gonna go on and show some aggression. So in my most manliest voice, I go on and I say, all right, I'm gonna raise it. I'm gonna make it 17. All right, so I know 17 bucks is not gonna be enough. I have to make it 32. I did say raise before I put in those 17, so my raise stands. Both my opponents make the call, and we're gonna go three ways to see an 8 on the turn. Our nuts are not compromised at the moment, so the big blind checks to me, and I most definitely cannot check this back. So I go on and I ask the dealer, what's the minimum? $2. $2 is the minimum bet, which makes perfect sense as this is a $1, $2 game. I need a sizing that's gonna throw off my opponent, so I go on and land on a massive bet of $3.
$3.
I didn't expect this. To my surprise, both of my opponents go on and make the call, and we're gonna go three ways to see a king on the river. Now that's a great card for me. If my opponents had ace king or better, they wouldn't just call the $3 on the turn. The small blind now checks. I'm gonna go all in for $121, and my only caller was my Alaskan friend who shows king queen. He river trips, but that's no good for my flopped straight, and we are gonna go on and take this pot down. Hell freaking yeah. I'm on the big blind once again. This time I'm looking down at king 7 suited. 3 players limp, including myself on the big blind, and we're going 5 ways to a flop of ace king 7 with 2 clubs. We flop 2 pair and we go on and check. Our opponent in late position bets out 11 bucks. The small blind calls, and I'm just gonna go on and call, even though I should have 100% bet here since there's a flush draw, there's a straight draw, but to be honest, I'm a little concerned with ace king. I know it's a hand that probably doesn't make sense, but I seen this opponent limp with this a few hands ago. I've also seen him call a small bet pre-flop when he had pocket kings, so this opponent is a little bit hard to read for me. I call the 11 bucks and we go 3 ways to a 7 on the turn. The small blind checks, I fire off a bet of 15 bucks and my opponent in late position repops me to 50. I'm gonna go on and just call this, even though I know I should have raised here, but my opponent looked so comfortable with his hand that I wanted to give him a chance to bluff the river. An inconsequential deuce hits on the river. I go on and I check, hoping that my opponent fires so I can go all in. Unfortunately, that doesn't happen. My opponent checks back and shows 6x of clubs for a turned flush. I lost so much freaking value here, it's insane, but of course I'm not gonna blame myself. Instead, I blame the 4 tall cans I've already consumed with Ladyfish.
If you guys have been following my channel since January, you guys know that I went ahead and stopped drinking soda. That was my New Year resolution. My honey bunches of oats went ahead and stopped drinking soda with me. She stopped drinking soda, but she fucked up really early on. She went ahead and drank mineral water, which is carbonated.
It's not soda.
It's carbonated water, which, what makes a soda a soda? Carbonation. You know, how does it feel to be so freaking wrong? Seriously.
I'm sorry, how does it feel to not have subscribers? How does it feel to not have subscribers?
Emotional damage.
I'm sorry.
For this last hand of the night, I'm on the button looking down at 7-9 suited. There's 2 limpers, and since I really like this hand and want to play it, I'm gonna go on and bump it up to 12 bucks. The small blind calls, the big blind calls, both limpers call, and we're gonna go 5 ways to a flop of 7, 8, 9 rainbow. Hell freaking yeah. We flop 2 pairs on this board that is wetter than my back, and when action checks around to me, I go on and fire off a bet of 25 bucks. The big blind snap calls, which is a bit of a tell because when someone calls that quick, likely, it usually means that they're on some sort of a drop. One limper calls the 25 as well, and with about a $1.35 in the middle, we go 3 ways to a disgusting 6 on the turn, bringing in a 4-liner to a straight. Early position checks, middle position checks as well, and I'm gonna go on and give up on this one. I go on and I check, and we're gonna go 3 ways to a 4 on the river. The big blind fires off a bet of $35, and even though there's absolutely no doubt in my mind that I'm beat, I make the call. I'm a fish. My fold button doesn't work. Plus, I'm getting almost 5 to 1 on a call. My opponent shows 10 jack for a flop straight, and he's gonna go on and take this pot down. Nice hand, sir. All right, fishes, that's all I have for you guys today. I went ahead and cashed out for $410 for a loss of $90 because I was in the game for $500. Don't forget to click that thumbs up button. Don't forget to click subscribe if you like poker related content, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.